Jessica and two of her friends cutting pieces off his favorite hoodie while he slept. They were laughing so hard the camera kept shaking. There were months of videos, different nights, different pranks. Sometimes she dumped water on him. Sometimes she painted his fingernails. Once she glued his hand to the bedsheet with craft glue. Every single video ended before he woke up. The group chat was full of comments. Do his eyebrows next. He never notices. Your brother is literally free entertainment. There was one message from Tyler. He had somehow gotten into the chat weeks earlier. It simply read, "Stop coming into my room." Jessica had responded with a laughing emoji. Nothing changed. I kept scrolling. The final video had been recorded 3 nights earlier. Jessica whispered into the camera, "For prom, I'm going to buzz one stripe into his hair while he sleeps." Her friends loved the idea. One even offered to bring the clippers. I looked up. Jessica wasn't looking at me anymore. "When were you going to tell us?" I asked. "It was just a joke. You've been doing this for months. It wasn't a big deal. You were planning to shave your brother's head." She crossed her arms. "It would have grown back." I handed the phone to Laura. She watched every video. By the end, she looked physically sick. Tyler hadn't shaved Jessica's head because of one argument. He'd waited until she charged the clippers herself. He'd waited until she fell asleep after bragging about what she planned to do to him. Then he'd quietly walked into her room and shaved one side of her head before putting the clippers back exactly where she'd left them. He hadn't touched anything else. He hadn't recorded it. He hadn't laughed. He simply walked back to bed. For the first time in months, Jessica was the one waking up surprised. Prom was canceled immediately. Not because of her hair, because she was grounded. Her phone disappeared. Her car keys disappeared. Every video was sent to her grandparents after they started calling us, asking why we were punishing Jessica over one mistake. After watching the clips, nobody defended her anymore. The next weekend, Jessica personally paid Tyler back for every damaged item she'd ruined. It totaled just over $1,400. She also spent 2 Saturdays repainting his room after we found dried marker stains she'd hidden behind furniture. Tyler still got punished. He lost his gaming console for a month. He admitted he knew shaving her head would cause chaos. He accepted that without arguing. But when I asked if he'd do anything differently, he thought about it. "I would have come to you sooner. I wished he had." Months later, Jessica's hair had grown enough that nobody noticed what happened anymore.